What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Just Saying. We've read the comments. Everybody's saying like Muna and Maddie is a great couple.
Double M.
Yes.
M&M.
Exactly, M&M. There we go.
Nobody say about me. I feel like I add into these dynamics, but nobody's saying anything.
You're on that couch.
Yeah.
You can't sit with us.
So, because you guys like Maddie, I brought her back, lor.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Mainstay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in this episode, we are still reading stories, guys. So thank you so much for sending in your stories. If you guys will have a story to send, the link is in the description box below.
Yes.
And to be honest, we receive a lot of sex stories. And
We've had enough.
It's because we give really good advice.
maybe.
We're sexperts.
Yeah, no. As in, I appreciate it, but it's just some stories are really too sexual. I don't know if I want to read it out or not.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is we want more diversity.
Yes.
Yeah, so like
Send us
relationship.
different types of stories, like family, relationship, friends.
Work. How about
Work.
Yeah.
We can also give advice about work.
Politics.
No.
Oh, yeah. That's where we draw the line.
You can ask
I
us
guess.
about the Shamugam situation, what we think about it.
Yeah.
We just keep our comments lah.
Just keep it diverse, you know?
Yes.
And not just like
So,
sexual stuff.
based on all the stories that were sent in, I picked out a few and we're going to read it today again.
Okay.
Okay, light work one again.
Yes,
First one. This one is quite funny. Okay. Story number 1. Am I wrong for reporting my ex to the police for drug abuse?
Hey, no, you are not wrong. You are not wrong.
I knew you would react this way.
I love this shit.
I love. If it's criminal, you report it. Okay? Yeah.
That is literally what happened to my friend.
Hey, these are not your friend.
Okay, guys, the story haven't finished.
Sorry. Oh, okay. I thought that was
Okay,
it.
but that was the gist of it lah. So, am I wrong for reporting my ex to the police for drug abuse? I really love her, but the abuse was getting out of hand. I couldn't take it mentally and physically.
Oh my god.
Getting abused physically. She ended up blaming me for everything and doesn't take accountability for her own actions. Report lor.
Report.
Report lah.
Hey, look,
It's hard.
like I don't
In
wanna.
fact, just plant more drugs.
What do you mean?
So she go in for longer.
Oh, I thought you planned the drugs all the way to the CNB.
Oh, no.
pick up. CNB.
What is this Hansel and Gretel? Like, what's going on?
Hey, look, so okay, I don't want to dampen the mood, but like recently there's in the news where influencer went to jail and then his daughter got burned.
Horrible.
You get-
Disgusting.
From drug abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, if you don't complain, this kind of shit might happen.
Complain.
Yeah, and I'm based on that situation, I'm not going to say anything about that situation. But
It's fucked up.
yeah, it's fucked up. But I say report, especially if you're getting abused physically. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you stand there knowing your ex is ex ah?
Must be
God,
ex
it's
because she
ex.
reported what?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess it happened while they were together. I don't know. Could be, right?
Either way, we are for the reporting.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think it's wrong. I think if it starts to get dangerous, especially for you, then that's when you're supposed to step
Hey,
in.
if I'm not wrong, right? If let's say now we are all out together and Muna takes drugs, for example, right? And she gets caught with us, we are accomplices,
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you report your ex,
But you're the one reporting. That means you see it. You're not being an accomplice if you are
keep quiet.
actively
Yeah,
And
reporting.
if
what?
there's really nothing on this person and you're just reporting, then they can check you and like, okay, yeah, nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
report!
Yeah.
You call! Don't only
report
call
for
police,
your
you call the
own
mother, you
safety.
call the father, you call everyone.
Editor put the CNB.
Yes, after she got to jail, you put on TikTok.
Oh, wow. Okay lah. I mean, TikTok is, I guess, at your own discretion. But the first thing is to get authorities in.
Okay, but have you guys
help.
experienced something similar? Not your ex lah, like people around you type
Yes.
things.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
So like a friend of mine, like she hated this girl. Like this girl was like so mean to her best friend. And in Malaysia, right, you cannot bring boys into your dorm. I feel like it's pretty similar to this, but it's worse in Malaysia.
I see.
Then she called the dorm. Then she got the girl like kicked out. She said she bring boys to the room,
Oh.
kicked out of like the whole dorm.
Oh no, but what was she doing with the boys in the room?
What do you think?
Wait, but this is
Tapak ah.
different from the friend who had something similar happen to her.
I mean, like it's still the same case. It's like someone does something,
Oh,
you're
like someone
happy,
report
you
lah.
sabo.
Someone report lah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Last time when I was younger, when I was very young lah, okay? And then my neighbors were very noisy.
You call police.
I always call police. Always.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did
and
they
then,
come?
and but me and the son are friends. We play soccer together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but his family is always very noisy.
I see.
So and he lives on the second floor. I live on the sixth floor. you know.
Right.
And you can hear.
I can hear. The whole
It's
block can hear.
very
dude.
noisy lah.
Yeah, and like the noise right, is like when they're having fun, or like when they are fighting. It's like constant. It's just like I don't know. I think they live in GCB or what. Where people cannot hear, but the whole block can hear. Like really, like when they beat their kids, also all you can hear. So like sometimes it's like loud, like so loud that like oh mommy, that kind of things. And then I every time call police. But every time when I see him, be like I don't know who called, bro. Maybe like the level 5 neighbor or what. But
Yeah lah, the police won't tell on you, right? And say like this
Your
person.
neighbor watching
Why?
this now like,
I don't think he knows. I don't think he can recognize me. Like so long ago.
I don't think I've actually ever called the cops on anyone. Have you?
I have, but for like a legit reason.
Oh,
like my
okay,
friend
okay.
got kena punch at MBS. Then that one must call cops.
Oh
lah.
my god.
Oh my god,
yeah.
is your friend an influencer?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Did someone else get
There
punched
was
at
a fight.
MBS?
No, recently. I think last year or something, there was a fight that happened at MBS that came out on the news. Like outside Marquee or something.
Yeah, mine was outside Marquee also. But the one, was it, were they in drag? Like, was it drag queens?
Oh no. Oh, that were your friends?
No, there's
Oh.
so many occasions. It's outside Marquee. I think there's a lot of homophobes
Yeah, I think.
in that
Oh
club.
yeah.
Okay, but the
That-
drag one is chala.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
horrible.
Yeah,
And my
that
friend was
was not
also
called for.
in like drag, like soft drag, like not like the full week, but had makeup on and heels.
Yeah.
And then we were walking ahead of him. Then we had gone to Hai Di Lao after the club.
Okay.
So we came out and then suddenly someone's like my friend at the back, she shouted like, he got punched. Then we turned around, there's this guy running towards us. Then my friend is like on the floor. He just came out of nowhere, just like swung.
What? Why?
And then we turn around and then he running towards us. Then we like jump him.
Then you call police. Then what
Call
police do?
They let him
Do
go
their job lah.
with a slap on
Why?
the wrist.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? We don't want to diss the
Okay, no,
policeman
no.
lah. Okay, but if let's say I slap you,
Yeah.
and then they will assess the situation, blah blah, and then they will ask you what you want to do about it.
I see.
But my friend wanted to,
Press charges.
yeah.
Oh, then you need to go to your lawyer lah.
Yeah, but then it's like so much money and everything. So if you don't, the cops are just going to be like, look, it's a minor assault
Right,
or
right,
whatever.
right,
The guy was misdemeanor.
Yeah.
They just let him go, yeah.
Yeah, even that. I mean, unless you get stabbed, then it's a different thing. But
Yeah.
if it's like, let's say we 1-on-1, right? Basically, in the eyes of the law, it's just public misdemeanor because both of us
Yeah.
agreed to fight.
But I will surely win if I fight you.
But if you're fasting,
Honestly, I feel like
I feel
like you
win
would,
while I'm
Mona.
fasting. What?
I feel
yeah,
like you
right.
would, yeah.
Yeah. At most, I cry and finally call police on my friend.
I
no
call
police.
police say you send nudes.
To who?
I don't know, but I know you do.
Distributing pornography.
Police, I will never send nudes to you. Ew.
At the end of the day, we are in agreement. Just
Yes.
report.
Yeah, just report.
Hey, guys, you might be surprised, like when you call or if you call and then they turn over and you leave, it's on you.
I
Really
guess.
what?
Yeah.
Hey, because some people die. So I mean, how many stories have you heard that people die from drugs?
Yeah.
And like or rather, we are friends of the people. I think I had like 1 or 2 friends who committed suicide because they were on drugs. And in the sense where some people knew but they didn't do anything about it. Call the police. You really don't know what might happen.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your opinion on being in a relationship with someone that was divorced due to an unhealthy marriage? Example, abusing, controlling, etc. They have a kid together, but knowing how the marriage was, still kept in contact in regards to taking care of this kid.
Okay.
So let me paraphrase this a bit. Basically, he's in a relationship with someone who is divorced, and the girl or guy is still in contact with the ex-partner because they have a kid. Then what you want them to do?
Okay lah.
Yeah lah.
What's the question?
What's your thoughts?
What's my thoughts?
Okay lah.
Our thoughts is.
What's your opinion?
I mean, if you can accept the person with a kid and baggage, then that's okay. But if you can't, then don't do it lah.
Guys, before you all
This
right.
thing is very toxic now.
Okay, but because the thing, you need to understand, the thing is they share a kid together, so they will have to co-parent the kid for
Yeah.
as long as life,
Yeah, like-
so that's something you just have to accept.
Guys, or rather, whoever is writing this, right? Their ex, or rather anybody's ex past relationship is none of your fucking business. Really?
But the kid is in your life now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it's still like, why do I have a say in that when I was never around?
So you
get
think
me?
he's pissed off because she's still in contact, or he or she is still in contact with their ex, is it?
I feel like, yeah,
That's why they brought it up. Is it a boy, girl?
Or are they upset
Yeah.
that they are dating a divorcee? Like, is it weird to date a divorcee with a child?
Here's what I think, right? I think that's one. Number two, I think he or she is just jealous. You get what I mean? In their heads, like, oh yeah, I can date someone divorced because it's just a breakup and they have a kid. Okay, like they have a kid. But I think he just cannot accept the fact that
They are still in contact.
they are still in contact, which they have to.
They have to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, and he's saying like, oh, you know about that relationship was abusive and everything. Even then, it's none of your business.
Yeah.
It's like that person is being there to take care of the child.
Yeah.
Yeah, why would you want to remove his or her responsibility?
Yeah. And I feel like that relationship is really not your responsibility, or you shouldn't have a say. The point is they are still in contact because they are co-parenting a child.
Yeah.
And their
Good.
focus is
Yeah, good.
to bring up this child in as much of a healthy environment as possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like whether or not they were abusive together. Hopefully they weren't abusive to the child at all.
Good. What's the problem here?
What do you mean good?
Yeah.
No,
no,
as
as in nothing to do with the abusing the child.
but
Okay.
like, you know, if let's say I'm dating someone who had a kid, even though they're divorced or not, and is still taking responsibility for the kid, good what?
Yeah.
Isn't that who exactly you want to marry?
Correct.
Isn't that like, I think he's just jealous that that's not my child. Bopian lah, you want to date someone divorced,
Yeah, then
comes with a kid.
That's what you have to deal with.
Yeah,
lah.
you have to deal with their CPF being empty. That's number one.
Why would the CPF be empty?
I mean, if they had a house, it will be empty lah. Because
But
they
if
wipe
they're
out.
still working, then the CPF is
Yeah lah,
still being
but it will still go
contributed.
back to the loan. What?
Okay. Don't assume. This is too far.
Yeah,
you don't know
you
how much
are-
is in their CPF. This message was brought to you by CPF.
By HDB.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Number two is, if they have a kid, you have to deal with it lah, guys. Come
It's
on.
your choice. Like you knew about this already.
Yeah.
If you feel like you cannot handle it, then just don't. Just don't.
You are
Yes,
correct.
don't.
You are the one
these
with the
kind of
choice.
questions is really you think through first before you send
Yes,
in.
yeah. Okay, wait, no. But Maddie, will you date someone divorced?
I would
Ah,
because I'm
so
very
good
like.
your heart. So good your heart.
Is it about
the
being
heart.
a
Wait, why
good
would you
person?
not? Would you not?
No, I would.
Then your heart also good, what?
Yeah lah, no lah. But some people won't
He
lah.
asked just so I can ask him back and
No, but
praise him.
why do you equate that to having a good heart?
Yeah.
Because like,
Oh, a lot of people don't want like the baggage that comes with divorce.
no, not even that. Like we are. Have you never heard of this saying where divorced people are just used goods?
But that's with anyone who's been in a
Yeah.
relationship.
No, I agree with you guys.
Okay.
So that's why I don't know, man. That's why I'm asking you. Why you scolding me? Relax.
No, because we asked you why you equate that to having a good heart. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because people.
Because people say that.
I get. In a way, I.
But there is this like in South Korea it's considered like very like
Taboo.
taboo to like get a divorce. Like then you are considered as like a used woman or like
I see.
like even your husband don't want you that kind of thing.
like, the
Yeah.
world of the married. Do you watch
yeah,
that
yeah,
K-drama?
yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. Yes. Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
No, I mean in the Malay culture also is counted as like very
right, taboo.
Yeah, and I mean that's where I heard it from like like
Yeah.
my parents and everything like divorced people are used goods. But what to me an ex is also a used good. What I mean is if someone has an ex, they are used goods also. What I guess is the mental capacity of what they think of a marriage. You get what I mean? So
like
if
you
let's
think
say
marriage is like super secret.
no, no. Let's say now Muna is divorced and I'm
Yeah.
dating her, right? Muna's mental state might not be as stable as someone who never got married before.
This is based on their theory.
No, this is me assuming.
Muna's
Oh.
mental state would not be
because
as,
Muna might not
I've
believe in
been
love anymore.
divorced.
Because she got married and everything, and then she got divorced.
I think it's perfectly possible to like just realize, maybe we're just not meant
Yeah.
to be like life partners. And then
No,
we're
I
like,
agree with you. But if let's say we were to assume lah, why our parents saying is why are our parents saying use goods?
Because I don't know if it's so much mental state, maybe, but I guess because they see like, oh, you've already done this sacred thing with someone.
Yeah.
Now you have broken this sacred
Yeah,
trust.
so you're not
and then
like-
now you are like, what are you? Like you're just like a menace of society. And then someone wants to be with this menace, like, this person broke a sacred thing, you sure you want? So maybe that's where
But
that
it's also a
theory
very
comes from.
old-fashioned
It's a very old-fashioned
way of
thing.
Yeah, lah.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm thinking like,
You're
okay,
just trying to
what-
rationalize
yeah,
it, yeah.
But I mean, I get it. If someone gets divorced and then, you know, like the next relationship they're in, they probably have some doubts.
Yeah, and they probably wouldn't want to.
Yeah, like what is
be
marriage?
married.
I tried
Yeah.
marriage and it didn't work out. Marriage is a scam.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't want to be with someone like that if you want to get married to them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that's how, like, you already that person used their mental space or mental,
to
for
be in a
marriage. Yeah.
marriage. Understand.
So if you take that away from them, then it's like, oh, that space is not in.
Yeah. But how I see it is the same as being in a relationship. You can also be in a relationship and then come out like super traumatized.
Yeah, that's true actually.
You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
guess, that's one kind of thought, which is kind of old-fashioned, and then there's the other, which is doesn't really make
think
a
nothing
difference.
wrong lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, any divorcees out there want to date me? Let me know.
Yeah.
I think you're at that age lah,
I
actually.
think you can, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if let's say you guys win the house,
Mm-hmm.
good for me.
You're done. Yeah, you're good.
good for me.
Yeah.
If you guys drive
Would
and then you want the car
date
also.
a divorcee with a child?
That one is a good question. Depends on how old the child is.
How
Why does it
old
matter?
would it be? Yeah.
Whether I still have time to forge a proper relationship with the child. I feel like, okay, I mean, it depends, right? If I'm dating someone my age, at most the child can be 12,
12?
13? 13? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm referencing my friend who got married at 19, had a kid at 19. Her kid is now, I think 14.
So what if the kid's like 12?
Hard already, I think.
But
Then
what
they
if
were-
the kid is like super like,
Yeah, no.
What if the kid watch you on YouTube?
that's
Even
worse?
harder, even harder. Mommy, why you date this idiot?
Zero respect already.
Yeah, even harder. No, but at 12, right? I mean, they can live a long life, right? But at 12, I think they already understand the concept that this is not my father.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
so it's very hard for me to forge a proper relationship, I feel, if they already understand the concept of divorce and concept of I am not your father.
What if their own father was like horrible, abusive, and doesn't want to take care of them?
And they just want to find another father figure.
Yeah.
Then okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's to be. What about you? Would you be chill?
Yeah.
I
I
don't
think
know.
I will be okay with
You better
dating
say the
a
right thing.
divorcee.
with a child.
I think.
Okay, what's
I think I-
stopping you?
Speaking from
What-
experience.
No, what is stopping you from saying fully, yeah, I'm okay?
No, okay. I think I'm okay, but the child does pose like quite a factor. Like it does become something that I have to think about, even though it might not be like such a short-term thing. It's just something I have to keep at the back of my mind. Like, okay, this person has a child. Do I really want to try and get deeper with this person? Because then I would have to have the conversation about what's my relationship with the child at some point. So it's not a deterring factor, but it's just something that I have to really process and think about before I
You
make
see,
the commitment.
I don't think I would date
Why?
that person anymore.
Oh yeah.
It's just like I didn't sign up for this. Like
I mean, because you don't want to have kids, or because it's not your kid.
it's because it's not my kid.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And it's just like, it's already like, I think the topic of like having kids already is like something like my partner and I and the friends and I have talked about. And it's like, I think, some people are like born to be like moms. And like, I think my mom was like that. She was like,
Yeah.
I just want to be a mom. Like when I grew up, like I wanted a family. But for me, it's like, I when I grew up, I want a career.
I see.
And if having a kid like happens, then like yay. But it's not something I'm like, I would give up everything for. So to date someone and to have that responsibility like pushed on me, even though they're like, oh, but you don't have to take care of it. Yeah, but if we're gonna be together for the long run, I'll be expected to pick up some of the slack.
Yeah.
Right? And it's just like, this is not really what I signed up for. So yeah, I would be like, hey, I don't think, I
I
can.
also think it's a two-way traffic thing. Like, for example, now if let's say I have the kid, right?
Yeah.
Like what you mentioned, somewhere down the road, some way or another, it will be my partner's responsibility. But you just need to make sure that they know that I should be the main guy to be taking care lah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
cause
let's say what if you get married and stuff and the kid moves in
yeah
with
lah.
you?
I mean, still logically, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't want someone else to feel like
You're responsible for your
my
child.
kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
like this. I know. I think I will love you if you love me for who I am with all my baggages.
Yeah.
But I will still not make my child your responsibility.
Yeah.
For example, sent to school is my money. Like food, all this, like sometimes each other buy. Okay
Yeah,
lah.
yeah, yeah.
But like the basic necessities of raising a child, I feel like I wouldn't put it on my partner. It's like, okay, I pay. Like if you can forge a relationship with her, he or her, then okay, good, great for you guys then. Yeah, but if you don't like her, I mean, yeah, you have to love her lah. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like respect that this is my child, I'm not asking you to pay anything, then okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I agree with you. I would have that boundary also. Like, never mind, I take care, it's okay. You just have to have a good relationship.
Yeah. Like, I mean, can call you uncle or whatever it is. Just have a good relationship. Don't make my life difficult. But whatever money thing is okay. Yeah, anyone with a kid out there?
Okay, so I guess Dew is pretty
he's
open.
desperate?
Yeah.
At this point.
And desperate. Open and
desperation.
desperate.
I'm a straight guy. I'm 33 this year. Oh, sounds like me.
Okay.
And I'm
I
still
think you
in
wrote
love.
this in too.
Hey, is it
I'm
you?
still in love with my childhood friend. It's been 20 years since we've known each other.
Oh my God.
She's 5 years younger than me.
Okay.
We used to play Pokemon cards together at the game shop when we stayed in the same neighborhood. She's always been sweet, pretty girl that will catch
So that
any
means when
guy's
you
attention.
were 10, you liked her at 5, and when you were 15, you liked her at 10.
That's crazy, right? If you do, why did you do the math?
That's kind of fucking
Now it's in
weird.
my head. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's in my head. Okay.
And now that we're older, I guess that hasn't changed. We did try to date when she was 18, but a year later, she broke up with me because she wanted me to pursue my studies and didn't have to hold me back.
Okay.
Fast forward to now. I've been away from SG since 2017 to further my studies in medicine.
Wow.
And come back in 2024 during NYE. When I came back to SG, I found out that she just got out of a 4.5-year relationship and she was in a very bad state. Am I reading this correctly?
Yeah.
Being apart for so long, even our friendship wasn't as strong as before. I wanted to reconnect with her so badly, but in the first few weeks of me trying to meet her, she kept pushing me away and it hurt me so much that I couldn't even be a good friend to someone I've loved for 2 decades. After about 2 months, she finally let me in her life again and I've always been there for her when she needs me. She's slowly starting to get better and when she's healed, I'm wondering if I should even try to tell her that I'm still in love with her and would want us to try being in a relationship again.
Tell her.
Or should I just keep this as a friendship and she will never know how I truly feel?
Tell her! You need to tell her! Oh my God!
Nah,
This is
you
meant
guys,
to be!
What? Can you not?
you guys are blind supporters. Come on.
How can you
Hey.
not want him to tell her?
Okay. Based on this situation, right, if he has been living away for like 5 years, I think.
Yeah.
If you can live without her for 5 years in
He's
your
in
life,
school. You know how long med school
I
takes?
know. Then I'm agreeing with you guys. Okay, so why I say don't tell her is because I don't think he can lose her. Because I feel like once you tell her, because like...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she obviously, like, you know, she is so special to him. You can tell from this story, right? Telling her, the chances of her losing her in his life is very high.
Why?
Because what if she doesn't like him back?
Yeah, but at the
Well,
end,
if she
what-
does.
and what if he keeps on doing this and he'll just always have this like unrequited love? Like he'll
right.
never know.
Yeah.
Then he'll date other people, but he'll still be thinking
Okay,
about
but
her the
as
whole time.
girls,
Exactly.
as girls, you all don't know, meh?
Don't know what?
That someone likes you?
No, because he left and I was in a relationship for 4.5 years. And we had
right.
ended things when I was like 18. So I would want to know. I would want to know
Exactly.
so then I can choose myself like to be like, hey, we can still be friends, but this is never going to happen.
Not telling her is just assuming. And you know what assuming does?
It makes
makes
an
an
ass
ass
out of you and me.
Correct.
No.
I feel like, dude, this is the coward's way out. Like, you don't want to tell her, you pussy.
Yeah.
No, but I feel him, man.
Feel him in terms of?
Are you trying to
I
tell
say
her
don't tell
something?
her.
No, you have to tell her.
You have to tell her. You have to
What
tell
if
her.
she feels the same?
Yeah.
Then
What
she-
if she feels the same?
Hey!
If she doesn't feel the same and then you suddenly have to go apart, at least you live knowing that you tried to tell her
And then
that you
even
love
if she
her.
doesn't like you back, it's okay.
It's okay, you can finally move on. You can
I
finally
wanted to
move on.
reconnect with her so badly, but in the first few weeks of me trying to meet her, she kept pushing me away.
Yeah,
and it
look,
hurt-
because
Because
she's
she's upset lah.
And she just came out of a 4.5
Means
year
she
relationship.
knows that he likes her.
Okay, maybe she does, but she's not ready, right? And then in the end, they did meet, what?
So don't tell her that she already knew. She already knows.
No, just tell her.
Just give her time
Just
and then tell her.
Yeah.
She knows.
I feel whatever it is, she knows or she doesn't know, you don't know for sure. So you just tell her so that she can tell you straight in the face whether she wants to be with you, and then you can make an informed decision.
Period.
Yes. Okay, no, but we play both sides lah. Okay, that's the good thing if you tell her.
Okay.
Right?
The bad thing is she's like, ew.
Yeah, then
The
lah.
bad thing if you tell her is she might lah. Yeah, she
Yeah,
might like.
then you
fuck.
know that you're not deserving of that friendship or love.
Yeah, but it also depends. I mean, if there is friendship there, like don't ruin it, right? Secondly, if you're not spending so much of your time or money or whatever, then don't tell her lah, okay lah. Unless you're like hardcore chasing her to the core, and then like
Clearly,
you
he's hardcore chasing 20 years love her.
Yeah, he loved her.
Even when she was 5 years
very
old.
hard. Imagine if you love a girl and you really want to tell her, but you cannot.
The 20 years got to me. Hey, you need to hear it from her.
Yeah.
Thank you, dude.
If you like her for 20 years and you're still chasing her, you don't know whether you need to hear.
If you want me, right? You need to chase after me. Yeah.
Girls,
you know.
You know how men, right? You know how sometimes people just need to hear it from that person and then they will stop.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, hey, okay.
Tell
the only way
her.
you can get the answer is from her. Tell.
How
Good luck.
does
And then
she
update
know?
us. Update us.
Yeah, how as a girl, give him some advice. How does he tell the girl?
Baby,
No.
you know something's been on my mind. Like do a boys to men kind of love confession.
Yeah, continue.
If the girl is like Muna, then maybe that'll work for you.
I'm
No,
going to give you
for me.
airtime. No, let her continue. What's up?
Baby, it's been 20 years and I've got something to get off my chest.
It's giving molester, honestly.
No, it's boys to men, okay?
Okay.
Baby girl, you've been running around my mind for the last few years, and I gotta tell you, I love you. And I know you're shining down at me from heaven. I don't know how this song is related to the love. Is she dead? Baby, 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 baby. I will find another lover sweeter than you, sweeter than you. Yeah.
So if a guy does that to you, you will say yes?
Ew, on
Someone serenade Muna.
Casey and Jojo.
Yeah, 100%.
No, I'm saying if a guy
Yeah.
calls you, you know, it sounds like what? No?
What?
Hey, I'm not at the phone. Leave a message after a tone. It sounds like you're recording a voice note. Voice.
Okay, you clearly don't listen to Casey and Jojo and Boys to Men.
I listen to Boys to Men.
Then
All my life.
it works.
Okay,
it
but
works,
a proper
yeah.
one, a proper one.
That was the proper one. What you
way he's gonna come.
Okay. I would be like, okay, let's have dinner, whatever, our usual hangout spot. Just super matter of fact. Like, you know, we've known each other a really long time. And I have a feeling you might know where this is going. And if you do, just let me say my piece because I need to get off my chest. I've loved you for 20 years. And even though we broke up at 18 and I went off to do what I had to do, we gave each other that space. But I just need to tell you, this is still how I feel. And if you do not feel the same, I understand and we will just be friends. But if there is a chance that you feel the same way, let me know because I have loved you for 20 years. And I am ready to move on if I have to, but I need to hear from you.
But all my life, I'm waiting for someone like you. And I thank God that I finally found you. Yeah.
That is solid advice.
Yeah.
That is solid. My only advice is don't catch her off guard. If you want to tell her and you're going to bring her out for dinner, say, hey, can we go for dinner? I have something to tell you.
Yeah.
So that at least she comes with her heart prepared or her mind prepared. So we come to the end of this episode. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys have a story, please, guys,
No
send
sex
it.
questions!
Yeah, no, not like
Give us
you-
variation, please.
Yeah, variation.
Yeah.
We want to know how you your job. If you hate your boss, you can
Oh my God,
send
we
in.
love
Yeah.
Workplace drama, please.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
sending your stories about
Yes.
your bosses, like bad bosses, your parents even, you
Yeah.
know? Like your
Yeah.
childhood traumas.
Yeah.
Some people childhood traumas are bad.
Family, friends.
Share
Yeah.
them with us.
Tell us.
The link is in the description box below, so please send it. And then we'll see you guys in the next episode.